Proclaimer, tell them we not run down no money material or become famous. Yo!
DJ Proclaimer.
Soulful sounds.
This program is not designed to and does not provide medical advice. All contents and information available on or through this program are for general informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you heard on this program. McLaren's and or its affiliates are not responsible or liable for any advice, course of treatment, diagnosis, or any other information, services, or products that you obtain through hearing this program.
this morning. I got up with a scent of a woman. Just picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much good without a woman. She can be a constant pain. Oh, that woman. But those hips, she's got me whipped, and it's just too hard to resist. What a woman. Hey, she'll put a smile upon your face and take you to the fireplace.
Yes, that's the woman. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon to you. Yes, when it comes down to lifting you up in high places and put that smile on your face, I surely agree with Mr. Shaggy. That's a powerful woman, and that's what we are here to talk about this afternoon. And of course, we have Dr. McLaren in the house.
Yeah.
Yes, she's here. Yes, she's here. And there've always been another powerful woman inside the house with her normally on a Sunday afternoon, and some powerful guys too. But of course, both of us are here today. So, good afternoon, Dr. McLaren. How are you doing?
It's a wonderful day, and I'm excited.
Okay.
Folks, put on your seatbelts and drive with us.
Should they take off their shoes?
Take off your shoes and relax too.
Okay.
Yes, it's another day of empowerment. Hosea 4 verse 6 says, without knowledge our people perish. And I am here to help you to understand some things that you might have forgotten. You know that there's a saying that goes like this. The teacher will appear when the student is ready. And that simply means that if you haven't heard it before and you're hearing it now, it means that you're ready to hear. You're ready to be reminded. And McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center, for those who are not familiar with us, we have been here in New Rochelle for 9 years, going strong, getting stronger. Every day we get stronger and stronger and stronger. I need another double McLaren. I need a twin. Yes, I need another twin. You know, in this industry, we need more people like myself who are doing the similar things, helping people to understand what's going on in their bodies. We stop the course of disease. And folks, there's only one way to stop the course of disease, and it is via prevention. We are about prevention. If you don't prevent something, you're sure to experience anything. We operate a holistic center. Some people call it a clinic. You know, it could healing center, wellness center, same thing. Bottom line is, it's holistic in approach. Holistic simply means the whole person, the whole picture. So we look at the many variables that can become a big piece of the puzzle that can cause the body to experience a number of health challenges. McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center, we are here in New Rochelle, and it's 557 Main Street. Our telephone number is 914
278 9394. 914-278 9394. You need to lock that number now, ladies and gentlemen. You need to, as a matter of fact, just call the number right now. Just call it right now, and then later on, when you're ready to make your appointment, you have that number locked. Just like how you'd lock that 911, or that in this time here, they said the attorney say you must lock their number in case the cops pull you over in case of any emergency. This is a number, ladies and gentlemen, that you need to lock in your phone. It's 914-278 9394. And McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center, they at 557 Main Street, New Rochelle, New York 10801.
Yes, so this is a phrase I usually do say, okay? A healthy person has 1,000, or I would say unlimited wishes. But someone who's not well has only one, and that one is to live. Folks, don't allow yourself to be in that position of having just one desire. We are on this earth to accomplish so many things. Let's live and let others live. Let's enjoy it while we have life. Folks, with the 2 and 3 jobs, I often encourage my clients, it's not enough for you to bring the bread in to feed your family and to pay your bills. Unless you're healthy, it doesn't pan out. It doesn't work. It will not ever work. That can't cut it. Folks, you must take vacation. Even on a weekend. Some of us live in certain places and we don't even leave that borough. We don't even leave that town or that state and go anywhere else to experience. You know, that's part of life. Going out and seeing other places, meeting other people. It's a life-changing health. It is so awesome to go and see new things. Health enhancing. It's like therapy when you go on vacation. We are supposed to vacation. My philosophy is this. God gave us 24 hours. And the way I calculate it is that 8 is for work, 8 is for sleep, and 8 is for pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yes. So, folks.
But Dr. McLaren, just on that, as you mentioned, that people must go places. Just last night, I met a few folks in the Brooklyn area. And when I talk about New Rochelle, Westchester,
They don't know that part of the world.
They ask me, what state is that? Yes, they are just across the bridge. And they do not have a clue where New Rochelle, Mount Vernon, and those places are.
Look here, right now.
And they have lived here for over 10 years.
Well, look here. Right now, my mother is on a cruise. 2 weeks ago, she was on a vacation elsewhere. And now she's on a cruise. And in October, she'll be on another cruise. And in December, she'll be somewhere else. My mother lives it up.
Yes.
And I say, folks, you know why I admire my mother like that? Because she raised 8 children. I'm the second of 8. And I saw her laboring, working hard. My mother's done so many things. You know what I mean? Yes, I have my father, but you know, we have to talk about our mother because no matter what, mom usually put a little bit more out. And mothers never stop being mothers. But after we all became adults, she said, this is my time to live. I don't want to be no babysitter. My time to live. So, ever so often, within a year, she'll go on 6 different vacations. If I'm going on vacation, I take her with me. My sister and my brothers, they're going on vacation, they take her with them. She have her friends, and they go on vacation together. She has other groups that she go on vacation with. Church, she go on vacation with them. You see? And the thing about it is that I remember when she just hit about 65 or so, I said to her, you know, there's Senior Citizen Center, you can go there and play games. Who tell me if you go tell her, I barely miss a box.
That's amazing. No, she's not whole at all.
She said she now go sit down, go play no bingo and go on a little trip, shopping trip with no old people because they're going to make her get sick and get older. So even her friends that she travel with on vacation, they're at least 10 years younger than her. So you see, when you hang out with what you want to be like, then you become that. Because if you're hanging with young people, you can't complain and say you're old. You know what I mean? So when we went on vacation and my mother come, no matter where we go, she's there. No matter how many miles we are walking, she's walking too, you know? So that's what I call living. Folks, live. And stop skimp. Some of you watch every penny when it comes to taking care of yourself. Lord, that's too expensive. I can't buy that. But yet, you know, you will take the money and do something else. And I'm saying that because McLarens, we do not take insurance. So you have to go into your pocket. You don't go deep, but you have to go in your pocket. It's like you're going to sign up, you're going to have a contract for yourself because you're going to pay for it. A contract is not usable or not enforceable until you put some money forward. So we take credit cards, debit cards, and cash. All right? We do not take insurance, not because we don't want to, but because we do holistic care. When you do holistic care in this country, you are not covered by insurance, okay? So you pay for your health to be identified, be it in the low range, the middle range, or the high range. We actually help you to identify root causes that might be triggering some of the conditions you have. Some of you have hypertension, you have diabetes. Do you know that diabetes destroys every single organ in your body over time? You can lose your sight. You can lose your legs. How far do you want to go with that? How about indigestion? Some of you are taking medication for cholesterol. How long are you going to be on that medication? Are you going to make any changes for yourself? Hey, folks, I'm telling you, your doctor is helping you, but you also have to help yourself. The doctor helps you as far as he knows, as far as he is allowed to. But once he does his part, you ought to do your part too. How about those who have asthma, palpitation? Folks, I believe in getting second opinion and everything, and this is the perfect place to come for your second opinion, okay? And when you come to McLaren's, trust me, you're going to leave impressed because you're going to learn so much about your body. So many of you have never seen or experienced some of the things that we do at McLaren, and I'm telling you, it is out of this world. You will be bowled over because we use state-of-the-art equipment. You know, the future of medicine is actually technology. Yeah. We are high on technology at McLaren, so we use the greatest gadgets, the most sophisticated, the most updated, the most accurate tools to measure all the various parts of your body down to the very root where it is so minute that no measuring device that your doctor have can even pick it up. That's why we say prevention, because until the doctor can measure it, they can't do anything about it. Okay? They can't name it if they can't measure it. So you need to call and make your appointment. Right now, I think our appointment list is in October. So if you want an appointment in October, not September, but October, you call and make an appointment now, because the longer you wait, you're probably not going to get an appointment until January of next year. So you need to make your appointment as soon as possible. 914-278-9394. That's 914-278-9394. Yes, indeed. McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center. Today I want to talk about the different orifice in the body that is a part of your immune system. I know I have some number of nurses and doctors who are also tuned in, some lay people, you know what I mean, some curious ones, some clients. Man, I just want to say, I love you all. I love you. My clients, I just want to say I thank you so much. Every single one of you, you are precious to me. Every single client, you are precious to me. And when you come to McLaren's, you're all mine. And that's, you see, the thing about it is that you don't know how many wonderful people there are around us. We don't know how beautiful people are. Man, I've met some wonderful people. You pass them on the street and you wouldn't even know that they're so sweet. You know what I mean? So folks, just call and make your appointment. Come in and let's discover or help you to rediscover your body. If you have any conditions that you are trying to correct and can't make a headway with that. So we're going to go into immune system. Many of you hear the term immune system, and oftentimes when the term is used, Mr. Walker, when them say immune system, what do you think about it?
Yeah, that I need to keep this body check because, and that's a challenge I had over the years.
What's that?
My immune system is just like, if you're not resting, your immune system can get shattered. If you're not taking the necessary supplements, your immune system can get shattered. And it happened to me several times. Mm-hmm. That's why you always have to keep on top of your game when it comes onto your body.
Yeah, your body can get, can go in overdrive.
Yes.
And put too much pressure on the immune system. But the thing about it is that when most people think of immune system, think about catching a cold or having a fever or something.
But that is when your immune system is shattered, right? Then you can you pick up all different kind of
not necessarily, no. Mm-hmm. You see, if your body don't respond to an invasion, actually, it's a sign that something is wrong. Because if your immune system can't pick it up, sometimes a person's immune system is so strong that it will come across something and it will deal with it and you don't even know. Mm-hmm. And then there are some people, their immune system let them know that something is wrong.
Like me.
And then it all depends on how strong that invader is, and how many of them coming at the same time. But your body has so many orifices, so many parts of the body that works as the immune system. It's not just the white blood cell that everybody think about white blood cell and just think about some little white blood cell that is just there waiting for something to come in. But these white blood cells, they are everywhere. But there are specific places in the body where they are most operative. And depending on what is your body is experiencing, then you know that something is wrong there and the immune system in that particular part of the body is at work. So if you are asthmatic, don't stress. If you have liver disease, don't stress. If your heart is overworked, don't stress. All right, folks?
So bottom line, it doesn't matter what the situation is, just don't stress because that can break down the immune system, right?
Immune system, it put too much stress on the body.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over them, but I just want to bring to mind some of the things that is happening around us. There's big in the news with the e-cigarette. A lot of young people are getting very, very serious illness. They are getting lung disease. They are losing their lungs. They are losing their ability to breathe. They are having all kinds of problems. I'm talking about children in high school and middle school who are doing this e-cigarette. Anyone who knows any child who is doing the e-cigarette probably don't even know what's going on. Tell them to stop. Talk to their parents. The e-cigarette is causing a lot of havoc. One of the makers of e-cigarette, Jules, the president of e-cigarette, he said that he has teenagers. One of them is 19 years old, and they are not allowed to smoke it. You see? They are not allowed to smoke it. We have to understand that these people are, these human beings are young. The body is not totally developed. And when you put these chemicals in the body, it creates a disharmony, and then the cells get damaged. You see, so a lot of these young people are ending up in hospital. Instead of going to college, they're in the hospital on their backs because they have come down with devastating illness because of the e-cigarette. So spread the words, folks. When you pass and you see these young people posing, profiling with the e-cigarette, it look very, very fancy and then look like they have things going on.
But Dr. McLaren, is the adults need to be blamed? They are the one that is actually out there posing in front of these kids, let it look like it normal or it just...
But remember, no, they came about with e-cigarette to replace the fact that they have, that there was such a bad stigma on the regular cigarette. And they think that it's a transition into smoking the other cigarette, or it's a safer alternative to the other to the actual tobacco cigarette. But in reality, it gets you what the tobacco cigarette will take 10 years to do. This can do it in 10 months when it comes to damage or less.
Or less.
You see, and more delicate the body is, the faster it will wreak havoc. Then we're talking about the climate change that is happening around the world.
Oh boy.
You know, Brazil is having problem with the climate down there. We are having problem in the US. You know, around the world, there's so many things happening.
Human greed.
The ice caps are melting. You know, now they are having they have classified a condition now. So there's a syndrome now that they call the eco-anxiety. It's a new classification of depression that people are experiencing because they're so concerned with the way the climate is affecting folks. There are people who have to change their locations because they are exposed to the environmental toxins and they can't live in their neighborhoods anymore. And that would not only just be the air quality, but also technology. Some people have to go to technology-free zone to live. And there are certain places in the US and in other countries where they classify as technology-free zone, where it's safe for some people who are very sensitive to live. So, folks, and then there's the opioid epidemic. When opioid was very rampant among certain class of people, nobody heard about it. Now that it is reaching the rich and the famous and, other people, then suddenly it is touching close to their pocketbooks. So now it's the biggest deal and they're suing these pharmaceutical companies. So those are some things that is in the news and you guys need to know about it. So remember, folks, that your doctor gives you comfort and eases your pain and symptoms. They do not do prevention, okay? They are there to make you feel good, to feel comfortable, to get relief. And McLaren's, we specialize in prevention, so you don't have to go further to take strong medication or strong drugs or have surgery performed on you because you waited too long to do something about it. It's always better to address your problem when it's early. Or if you don't have a problem, you check your body to make sure that there's nothing developing. I have so many people who come in and they say, I don't have any health challenge, but I just have this strong urge that I need to come and see what is obvious in my blood, what I'm missing, what is obvious in my energy that I am missing. And every time there is surprise because folks are saying, I'm doing everything that I think is right, but yet, look at this.
And ladies and gentlemen, the telephone number to call to get information to come in for an appointment is 914-278-9394. I know a lot of you do not have the time to be listening to Dr. McLaren right through the whole broadcast. So please call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394 to make an appointment. You heard Dr. McLaren said that if you call now, you might not be able to get appointment until November towards the ending of if you're
we're at October
now. So like for some emergency, you can maybe get an appointment for October, but please call. If you know that if you are concerned about your body, even if you think that you are healthy and everything is going all right, just check to make sure. Because every day, I am a person that meets people every single day. And most of the folks that I talk to in regards to the finance, everybody tell me that they are okay. And let me tell you something, when their result comes back, they realize that they are not okay. So ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you think that you're okay inside, you feel good about it, but it's not. Some of you overwork. So call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394.
And of course, in the next segment, I will continue on the subject of the immune system orifice. That means the various parts of the body that representation it reflects the care and the love and the prevention of disease. We have different kind of symptoms, and I'm going to go over the various parts of the body that actually responds to the invasion of pathogens in the next segment, which is another, say, 35 minutes from now. However, I want to mention our medical mission that is coming up. Ooh, so close. We are going on a medical mission in November 10th. We're going to Guyana. All you Guyanese. Hey, I hear about your canal over there with the brown water, and I can't wait to get a dip in that brown water. With all that rich mineral and stuff to soak up some of that. You know, usually on our last day of the medical mission, before we fly out, we usually go to the beach just to unwind after a whole week of work, helping other folks. We work from dusk till, what do you call it?
Dusk till dawn.
That dusk till dawn?
Yes.
Yeah, from wee hours in the morning, we're up and we get back late in the night. Sometimes we don't even get to eat dinner. And this happens every day when we're on medical mission. Yes, we are still accepting donation. We are still accepting volunteers. If you're a doctor or a nurse, we welcome you if you want to join our team. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that it's basically your own expense because you're volunteering, which means that if you're employed, you're probably going to take a week off from your job. If you have your own business like myself, you probably have to close your office to be on a medical mission. Because remember, we are giving back, and you can't put a price tag on that. So we are going to Guyana, and we are going to serve the population that is underserved. That means we're going to be doing health screening. We're going to be doing education on how to take care of yourself. We're also going to be distributing supplies to the individuals, those who need their health concerns to be addressed medically. We have doctors and we have nurses and we have me. So we usually give out nutritional supplements. Doctors treat wound. They actually also give out medication. So we take care of the total man. When you go on medical mission, we have ministers who also go, minister of Gospel Family Christian Center. The pastors usually go also. We have lay people who are from other churches who will join us. Or even if you don't belong to a church, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a Christian to be a part of the medical mission. You just have to love people and want to join. So you can call my office if you're interested in donating cash or donating your person. So call 914-278-9394. That's 914-278-9394. Remember, there's only one disease, which means there's only one cure. And if your blood stops, you are dead.
Look, ladies and gentlemen.
That was harsh, right? No, it's true. If your blood's stagnant, you're dead.
Well, look. Bottom line is that you are so right. But you know what happened? Our people, they are so sensitive that next thing them say you're calling them dead man walking.
But a lot of people are dead people walking.
Well, I true that too.
Some people blood not moving at all.
But so and our people, we don't really like to hear the truth. That is the next thing about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. McLean, we are in the house together. Now we are shifting from health and wellness.
Yes, we are going into the Money Talk Show.
We are going into the Money Talk Show. This segment that's
coming up. So Mr. Walker, the man who will explain the procedure to become a future millionaire, a future protected one, a future legacy builder. Yes, with the IUL, their age, almost age reversing.
Well, it's a age reversing thing because when you are making money and when you have money, your age will reverse because you don't have to stress.
That's right.
Said they live in love, but they live in a lie. Said they no more game. Said they feel no shame.
I just like the beat of that, right?
Yeah, it's a good rhythm.
Them call him Mission the Great One.
Missy said them drunk, that's why me stay.
The beat alone make your blood run.
Yes, and this is one of the things that we are doing for the people in our community. Our young artists that are out there that want their music to be played on a very popular radio station and show like this, Just call us and just send us your music and talk to us. We will play you, because sometimes we keep playing music for the guys that are already
super rich
already. Yeah, we want to support them, but at the same time, what about you? You want to have yours too, right? So if you're out there and you're a young artist and you don't have the privilege of putting your people hearing you, so this one is a young artist and actually is in the Bronx here, Mission, the Great One. I will tell you his name later on, but for his artist name is Mission, the Great One. I like that.
Said they live in love, but they live in a lie. Said they don't want pain. Said they feel emotion. Said they live in love, but they live in a lie. Said they don't want pain. Said they feel emotion. Well, every day me give thanks before the day is over. Me international, why should I stay local? Me said them drunk, that's why me stay sober. Time I move fast like Casanova. Mission in my universal soldier. They never want to see me na the Range Rover. Me mad like Cobra, but like a donor. If they mad talk about mission, me need the exposure. Never too high to keep me composure. Love is the way you need to come closer. Well, for a better life, the people them are over. If them not do their work, me say them a joker. When man a artist, teacher, music composer. Signs of the time we need a makeover. Well, I climb and I climb, we never step over. A rhyme and a rhyme, you can't teach grown up. If them not wake up, me say them program. Then kill and destroy, when me no know the total. Me no afraid of people, them anti-social. Them cruel, them wicked, well, them crucial. Innocent life lost, them say.
Man,
I love the lyrics.
Yes,
I love the lyrics.
I
Yeah.
love the rhythm also.
Ew.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let us know if you are enjoying this. This man is Mr. Seabird Gray Jr. My. I mean, we have a lot of powerful artists around the place.
Powerful words.
Yes, and you see, we are not, we're not hearing too much about these gentlemen because somebody need to, them need a break. So those of you guys out there that have those radio stations and DJs, look for these guys, man, and give them a break. So, Mr. Seabird Gray, congratulations, man. You have a very powerful song here, and I believe that this is going places.
Powerful words and powerful rhythm.
Powerful rhythm and powerful words, Mm-hmm. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get in touch with him, you can give us a call here. So, yes, we are here on the Money Talk Radio. Yes, yeah. Yeah, Money Talk, yes. Oh, man, today is the day. Very, very powerful day. And, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to those of you that are just tuning in. We have been on the radio now for the past, going on almost 4 years now, talking about health and health and money is over 4 years.
Perfect combination.
Yes.
Perfect combination.
Perfect combination.
Oh, nothing like going on a vacation and have money.
Yes.
And knowing that anything happen, you're covered. It is a good feeling.
So, I just want to say congratulations to those many persons that have opened their Index Universal Life.
Their retirement savings
their
account.
retirement savings account. Yes, I like that. The IUL retirement savings account during the course of the week. Thanks to the many that have called.
I have mine. A couple of years now.
Thanks to those that have gotten approved. And I'm sorry for those of you that did not get approved.
Oh, yeah. It's sad. Every time I hear that somebody not approved, I say, oh, my God.
And that is one of the reasons why you hear Dr. McLaren talking about prevention. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, it is a very easy thing to be approved for the IUL. But sometimes because of, some medical situation in your life, But here, what happened? I had several persons in the past that were not approved for the IUL at the first shot.
Yeah.
and they came and saw you,
They
right?
came and saw me, and,
And-
we did our look stuff.
Yes.
And a couple months later, they applied again, and
they got approved.
because their medical state changed.
Change. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that did not get approved over the past couple of months or years, I know some of you are still are with Dr. McLaren, and some of you need to give her a call, because the IUL Retirement Savings Program,
best.
ladies and gentlemen, this is not something for you to take lightly. You see, I've been talking to a lot of folks during the course of the week and weeks, and some of them do not understand the IUL, because some of them will tell me that, first of all, a lot of them asking how on earth it is possible for the company to be paying up to 15%.
Oh boy, that's so easy.
And some of them really are really missing it, because it's not even about interest rate, is not even what we are promoting. But yet at the same time, seeing that I'm talking about interest rate, it is up to 15%, ladies and gentlemen. And some of you are asking the question, where the company invests your money, the money for them to pay that. Dr. McLean, I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
we know
matter.
it's legitimate. When you put your money on Wall Street,
You don't ask questions.
You don't ask
When you
question,
put
but
your
guess
money in
what?
the bank, you don't ask questions. When you put your money in 401k, IRA, mutual fund, and those different places, you don't even ask where they put
but
in
the
your
bottom
money.
line is, people have to understand, when a company is highly regulated, it can't be Ponzi. Okay? It's highly regulated. The representatives have to be licensed. There's a fiduciary responsibility on every individual who is involved in the company. Of course, I do it part-time too, so I can talk about it. I also have a license, so I can talk about it. I'm not just doing McLaren's, I am smarter than that. I actually diversify. So, folks, you don't need to copy me. Those of you who are doing multiple jobs and still can't see where your bread, where all that work is going, you need to consider calling Mr. Walker and getting yourself aligned with this opportunity. This company, I know, because I've done my research. I've had the product for 2 years, almost 3 years going, and I know that the reputation being the number 2 in this arena, being AAA plus, you know what I mean? This company is the forerunner for the index
living benefit, yes,
You know what I mean?
1937.
Being 170 years old, how much wrong can they be? Older than a lot of the companies who are on the stock exchange and you are investing your money with. The only difference is that being that it's an index, the money is protected. It's like buying a bond, a government bond, where you know that they have it fixed at that rate and nothing can affect it. I don't know too much about that, but bottom line is like having a bond, and it's designed that way. The Index Universal Life is designed that way with the protection, okay? So as far as where it's invested, we know it's invested in, being the fact that it's a Fortune 1000 company, it's invested in very, very safe vehicles, and also, what the name of that one, the five,
Fortune 500.
Fortune 500. So the thing about it is that the company is very, very secure.
Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, when you are, what you need to do is to go and do your research. It's simple that when you hear information over the radio, on TV, or whoever,
Don't just take our word for
don't
it.
take people's word for it. Go and do your research. Go on Google. Seeing that is one of the most powerful, most
Medium.
popular medium where you can get information.
Everything
on.
is wide open book.
Yes. Go and look and see how old this company. A company that is 170 here. Most of your great grandparents have never is not 170 here yet. And this company have stand the test of time and survive for 170 years. There's a lot of business, thousands of business that open in this country in the financial industry and don't even survive for 10 years.
But also to mention that when a company is a mutual company, it means that it is under no constraint to please its shareholders, only the members. So those folks, including myself, who have been approved by the company and I have my accounts with the company, I am actually a benefactor for getting whatever it is that the company earns, because I also learned that they give you some dividends too.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
That's what
also.
mutual companies are all about.
Right, because they don't have to answer to shareholders. You know what I mean? So that's how it's designed. It's meant for the people who are participants in the company.
And not for shareholders.
And not for shareholders, because shareholders, no matter what happens, they have to make major profits, and they don't care what you get as long as they get their share.
And that is one of the reasons why the banks, the commercial banks, the credit union, most of those places that you would normally put your money, that's the reason why you will never find any of them that will say that they will give you over 4% of your money.
Right, because the shareholders have
the
to make a profit.
shareholders have to make profit. That's why we can say that you get up to 15% interest on your money, because this company is a mutual company. That means to say when they make money, they actually gonna divide it among people like us.
And that's not the only reason too. They are a mutual company, but because of how IUL is structured, because there are so many other companies that offer IUL, and they also give you good interest, but the only thing that they are lacking is the extra perk that this company is given.
Yes, that
so
is
it's
so.
not just
right,
a mutual part.
Right. Because as it's dozens of companies that do IUL.
Exactly.
So and you guys can research that, dozens of company, but we are the only company that when you open an IUL, you get the savings account that you hear we keep mentioning that goes up to 15%. That is protected against lawsuit. By the way, let her tell you a little about the IUL. The IUL give you cash accumulation, interest rate up to 15%, safety of funds guarantee minimum interest rate. That means to say you cannot lose any money that you put in and any money that you get on top of that because of losses due to the market decline. It's also a tax advantage when it comes down to withdrawing your money, and it is also when you're ready to get a loan, it is also a tax-free. You get also permanent life insurance protection, which also provide medical benefits for qualified illnesses as well as lump sum as well as lump sum cash payout in case of death. So that's one of the things that you hear we keep talking about. So you get the savings account, you get the living benefit that also involved with the long-term care.
Exactly.
And you also get a life insurance.
Yes.
You see the big difference with the IUL and the regular the other form of insurance. Take for instance term life, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, for those of you that might be that already heard enough and you want to make a decision right away, the telephone number is 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. Okay. So, regarding to the regular insurance out there, against IUL, stand for Index Universal Life. The regular life insurance like term life policy. Term life policy, somebody have to die first. And term life policy is normally go for a period of 10, 20 or 30 years. And after that expire, your possibility is there that you might not even qualify again to get life insurance.
Especially if you're going to convert to another kind of insurance.
Right. And also, you have to die within that period of time for anybody to benefit from it. That's term life policy. And as I said, when it expires, the possibility is there that you reach that age that you will not be able to qualify again for another insurance.
Yes.
And listen to what it doesn't have. It doesn't have a savings account. It does not have any form of living benefit or long-term care. And after the time expire, all of your money gone down the what?
Say bye-bye.
The drain. Okay. Then there comes another one that they call whole life. Whole life insurance means, ladies and gentlemen, that you have to make payment for your whole life. That's what it means.
And if you miss a payment or two, it's lapsed.
It's lapsed.
Unlike the IUL.
And look, yes, of course, we know that some whole life build up cash value. But here what happened? You will get a fixed rate of about 4%. And listen to this. But if you decide to take out a loan, and by the way, even although it build up cash value and it is your money, you cannot just go and tell them that you want your money like that. You have to borrow from it. And listen to it. You are getting an interest rate of 4%. And when you borrow from a whole life cash value, you have to pay between 8 to 9%.
It's a stock company.
Because it's a stock company. No flexibility. And look, the only time somebody can benefit from that otherwise than borrowing that money is you have to die. So there's no savings account, there's no long-term care, there's no living benefit. It only have a death insurance. Okay, so you have to die. You have the next one that they call universal life. Universal life is another one again. Your money, you get a life insurance with it. It doesn't have a savings account. It doesn't have living benefit. It doesn't have long-term care. And what? It goes off the market. So when the market goes up, it goes up. When the market goes down, it goes down. That means to say, ladies and gentlemen, and the only time somebody benefits from that again is that you have to die. So you see what we are talking about. So with the index universal life, as long as remember that we are talking about retirement.
Right.
It's a retirement account, ladies and gentlemen. And look, it is about 7 to 10 years. You need to have this account going forward.
Otherwise, it can't be called a retirement account. If you
retirement means long term, ladies and gentlemen. And we are not saying that you have to wait for 7 to 10 years to have access to your money. It is your money. It is a savings account. But for you to see the real value and the real miracle that is happening. And by the way, from day one that you open this account, if something... Dr. McLaren, this is the powerful thing about the IUL. Do you know that if you have 100,000 out there in your bank account and another person have only $1,000 and that person that have the $1,000 meet into an accident and that person have an IUL, do you know that the person that with the 100,000 and the 2 and 3 houses and the land and all of the different kind of thing, if they did not have this, and they get sick or have an accident that they have to end up spending all their money, do you know that the guy that have all of that $100,000, the properties, them have to end up using that money.
They have to liquidate.
Them have to rent. They have to cash out on their property and all of that. And the person that don't have money but even have any money but have a IUL.
Yeah, just have to cash in on the IUL.
Them just have to just cash in on the IUL, and they will be as long as they are alive, ladies and gentlemen, they will have money to sustain them while they are alive. and that person, and you'd think that that is a rich person. That's why a lot of the folks that are out there taking care of the elderly, taking care of those people in the comfort of their home, in the nursing home, in the hospital, in the group home. You think that those people are rich. Most of them are not rich. What they have living benefit and long-term care. And they are paying you
Before they got ill.
Before they got ill. So, yes, thanks, Dr. McLean. So, ladies and gentlemen, having this living benefit, it doesn't matter how much, having this IUL, it doesn't matter how much money you have out there and how comfortable you think that you are. With your job that paying over $100,000 a year or $200,000 and have all this equity inside of your properties and have money all over the place. If you reach the stage of your life that you need long-term care, that money can run out.
Yeah.
That money can run out because we have seen it over and over again. Because medical expense can cost you in the millions of dollars. But here what happened? With the IUL, people that have the IUL, their money can run out.
Especially the ones who took it seriously.
Take it very seriously.
And don't skimp.
And don't skim. Because sometimes we are here talking about in putting in $100, $10 a day, $300, $400, $500 a month. And some of you think that is too much money for you to put away for a rainy day, ladies and gentlemen.
The reason why they think that way, because they're not seeing the long run. They're not seeing ahead. It's almost like you go to look at a house, and if everything is not shiny and beautiful, you don't want the house. But you're not seeing that the diamond that's in the rough. The house needs some repair, but you have to see it 10 years from now. You have to see it after you fix it up. It's the same thing with the IUL. You put some substance in now, so when time come and you have a major health challenge, there is enough substance built up for you to draw from. So if you can afford to put in $500, $1,000, $2,000, don't put $200. Put what you know you can afford, because when you skimp on yourself, it's like skimping on your health for prevention. You don't want to put money out to take care of yourself, but you'd rather pay the major bill when you're in the hospital. You cannot wait until you have a catastrophe to have to use up all your resources. Plan ahead, prepare ahead. Why do you think the rich is rich? Because the rich plan ahead. They put things away and they don't borrow their own money. That's one thing. Yeah. The rich doesn't borrow their own money.
Use other people's money.
That's why bank is more willing to lend the rich money than the poor.
That's
you
right.
See? So when you have money now while you're strong, put it aside. Nobody's going to take your money. They can't take it. You're going to have your beneficiaries listed on your thing. So if anything happens, your beneficiaries will get it. But at the same time, when you do need it, it will be there. And it's not as if you're going to have a tiny amount, because you would have put enough in, knowing that you're not a baby right now, but you're a mature person, and it will grow. So depending on how much you put in, that's going to be returned. So if you put $1,000 in, a person who put $100 in with your age, same age, the person who put the 100 in is not going to benefit the same way you who put $1,000 in if something happened to both of you at the same time.
Although you are both getting the same interest rate, but that person will be getting 10 times what you are getting.
Exactly.
And one of the things that I would like you guys to calculate, if you decide to put in $300 a month, that works out to about $3,600 for the year. Times 10 years, it's about $40,000 that. Plus, say you get that interest rate, say maybe about $50,000 by the time you look. Right. Can $50,000 sustain you for the rest of your life when you're ready to retire? Versus a person that put in $400, $500, or $1,000. You see what I'm talking about? And those are things, ladies and gentlemen, that you need to calculate. But here, what happened?
And you also have to think about after you retire, how long do you think you're going to live after you retire?
Oh, that's the next thing again.
You have to think about the future. Are you going to have enough? Your lifespan, are you going to, say you're going to live another 20 or 30 years, you have to think about that too, because this also gives LIBOR, which is lifetime income benefit.
Yes, that's the next thing again. So we are going to talk a little about that in the another time.
Mm-hmm.
So ladies and gentlemen, the telephone number to call And if you do not think that you can afford it, give us a call also. We will show you how you can become a part of this company, work for the company, or be an associate for the company as an independent contractor, where you can be able to help others just like the way that we are doing.
Yes.
Telephone number to call is 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. If you think that you want to open an account, call the same number, 646-688-5554. If you are looking for some extra income, ladies and gentlemen, the telephone number to call is 646-688-5554. And for you young people that are out there, we are looking for you seriously. We are encouraging you, come on board, and you will be, I tell you that if you come on board now that you are 18, between 18 while you are in college, you will be able to become a millionaire in the near future. So come on board with us and be a part of this until the next segment.
Yes. So McLaren's will be on in the next segment.
I wish I could surrender my soul. Shed the clothes that become my skin. See a light that burns within my needing. I wish I'd chosen darkness from home. I wish I'd screamed out loud instead of found no meaning. I guess it's time. Lasting game, bring another breath of life. Oh Lord, that He may touch my eyes and let me see. Praise Him, praise Him, praise Him, praise Him, praise the everlasting King.
The word of God declares that there is only one name under heaven by which all men shall be saved. The name of Jesus. So when me wake up in the morning, I just Jesus Christ. Call me family to praise and worship Jesus Christ. The word of God declares that there is only one name under heaven by which all men shall be saved. The name of Jesus. So when me wake up in the morning, I just Jesus Christ. Call me family to praise and worship Jesus Christ. Grab the Bible, read the scriptures about Jesus Christ. Then me go down on me knee and pray to Jesus Christ. Pray for me neighbors and me friends, them accept Jesus Christ. Protection through the day from only Jesus Christ. Me want a heart of pure and true like for Jesus Christ. There is no other love way greater than for Jesus Christ.
Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know, nothing but the blood of Jesus. I will say yes, Lord, to your way, to your will. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yes. I'm trading my sorrow, and I'm trading my shame. I'm laying them down for the joy of the Lord. I'm trading my sickness, and I'm trading my pain, and I'm laying them down
strong woman. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman. With a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. She'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate strength of a woman. Strength of a woman.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are back in the house again. Pleasant good afternoon to all of you that have been enjoying the ride. Should I say enjoy the show? Here with you notice we have, by the way, today is the first, wow, I'm
Today is an
telling you,
awesome day.
It's an awesome day. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Is it
Wonderful
Sunday?
day,
It's a
wonderful
wonderful day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That even show what day of the week it is nowadays, you know. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon to you. Those of you that are out there listening, going to church, coming from church, going to work, coming from work. Some of you on your second
Whatever.
after. Yes, so
This is
we
the
have-
health segment again.
Yes, the health segment again. Dr. McLeod will want to get me off of the
Yes,
phone, you know?
you're talking too much. Remember, folks, this is not meant to give you medical advice. If you have a doctor, seek your doctor. We are here to educate and to inform. All right? So don't take anything that we say as license or reason to do things outside of what is highly recommended by your professional caregiver. Okay? So that being said, my disclaimer is over. But before I ended the last segment, I did say that when your blood stops, you're dead. And that is a true statement, you know, because the blood is the life, it's the river that runs through your system. When your doctor wants to be sure of what might be experienced, before he makes a decision as to what your health is, after you've done all the other tests and he can't figure it out, what do you think he does last? He does your blood. He orders a blood panel, okay? He does a CBC, so he can get a full blood count and so on. That tells you that unless they see something in the blood, they can't give you an answer. Although many times they will get the blood result, but it doesn't see the little things that I would see, okay? Because we look for different things. I look for prevention. They look for measuring in order to manage. So if they can't measure it, they can't give it a name, okay? We're not saying that your doctor is not there for a purpose. We say that your doctor is awesome. They didn't go to medical school for so many years to not make a difference. They did what they did because they love people and they want to make changes. But we also have to understand that the doctor is under the guidance of higher power, higher authority. They are given instruction as to what they need to do and what their limitations are, and they can only give you standard of care, okay? So that means they cannot go beyond. They cannot be me. They cannot give you holistic care because they are not holistic providers. They are medical doctors, and they measure, they look at symptoms, and they match it with what it is that's going to give you some ease and some comfort, okay? So they can manage that condition. At McLaren's, we help you by showing you the little pieces, the little piece of the puzzle, the little things that is off, that can manifest as a major condition, that can manifest as something that your doctor can measure. So is it better to see me, to see the tiny stuff or the particle that is not yet concrete to create a disease? Or do you think you should wait until it's measurable when it's solid enough to require prescription, which one? Okay, so this is something that you have to decide on, folks. There's a reason why we have variety. There's a reason why God made varying different people, different skills, different knowledge, different everything. There is multiple representation for everything imaginable. So there's a place for me, there's a place for your doctor, there's a place for the specialist, of course. So you have a decision to make. At McLaren's, we believe that there's only one disease, which means there can only be one cure. And there's no incurable person, only incurable disease. No, there's no incurable disease. You see, I'm twisting myself out because I just keep going on and on and on, and you're on your cell phone.
You see,
there's no incurable disease or condition, only incurable people.
I am doing social media. You see, there's a lot of folks out there that are communicating with us on the social media. So
I'm here babbling on and got my words in opposite direction.
So, ladies and gentlemen, bottom line is that we don't need to call. Look, Dr. McLaren, I've been on the radio. A long time now, you know. A long time now. I don't even... Sometimes a lot of folks, said, why you guys on the radio for so long? People not hear you by now. I mean, the line should have been like from... Look, I know the line is long, so I don't have any... Dr. McLaren have over 3,000 clients.
Yes, I do.
I have over 3,000 clients. So we know the lines are long. But here the next thing again. What about you? You didn't even call yet. You didn't even call it, ladies and gentlemen. Call. Look.
Make an appointment. I don't believe in coincidence. When the teacher is here, it means that you're ready. Okay? I consider myself a teacher because I have a PhD, which means that I can teach you.
Yes.
So when you come to McLaren's,
I'm going to teach medicine, and you can teach a whole lot. Look, ladies and gentlemen. Look. I am Dr. McLaren. You might not be experiencing this, but I am out there talking to people every single day. Mm-hmm. People are dying like crazy. I didn't even know that so many people are dying until I'm in this business that I'm in.
Yeah,
so many of them. Yesterday I went to see a family over there, the Clark's family.
Don't call the people a name on the radio.
Me not call. Look, big up to the Clark's families in Brooklyn. Yes. Look, by the way, that's why you have to live good in life, whatever seed you sow.
It shall surely be yours.
Because
again.
These were folks. I know.
Did I give up my number yet?
No, the telephone number, ladies and gentlemen, is 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394.
And don't rush my number.
Look.
914-278-9394. I know some people are standing by with their pen in them hand and them paper. But even when they tell a story about
some
Brooklyn.
Some of them write very slow. So it is 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394.
Okay, so you can go
this
back.
Brooklyn thing now. They showed me a picture of somebody. The guy, they just went to school with the guy, and these guys are young people, 51, 53-year-old guys. Guy died from cancer.
Jeez.
They went to school together. I'm seeing, but it's not only because we know that, yes, he lived to see 50 years. But what about...
But that's the beginning of life.
Yeah, but what I've seen young people that were on their way to see me die at the age of in their 20s.
Yeah.
I've seen another one that I've seen. I went to see her, sat down with her. She's in her 30s, and she was supposed to fill out the application and send back a long time. She died in her 30s. I've seen different people you need to check up on. And you need to make you say those are the people. I don't understand. You're hearing these things every single day, and you think that you are different? No, you are not different. These were people that have been around and believe that they were going to live to see another 50, 60, or 70 years.
But what you all need to remember is that we all have blood running through our veins and all parts of our body, all the different vessels and portals. But I had promised I was going to talk about the immune system.
Yes.
And I just want to, because what I'm about to say, there's more than 10 portals, or there are more than 10 orifices in the body that is a representation of our branch of the immune system.
The branch,
okay?
the branch of government. Can you break that down for us? Because the orifice thing, the way you just talk about, a lot of us don't understand it.
All right. Orifices,
Yes.
different parts that expresses what's going on in the body. All right, and I'm going to go over them. We have the
Okay.
skin. It
Okay.
has pores. The pores are orifices.
Okay, understand you now.
You know, so some of us that have, pores, when you perspire, it's not just sweat. Your minerals are coming out as well as waste. And it also is important for temperature control. That's why some people smell bad when they sweat, Glenn.
That's serious, man. Okay, so that means to say if you eat, there's certain thing that you eat, it's gonna
Too
control
much
your
curry
pores.
and all that kind of stuff. Some people who
So
eat
that's
a lot of
why-
curry or garlic will tend to smell like that.
So that's
yeah.
why sometimes I smell curry and I look around, I don't see a
And it's you.
restaurant. Ladies and gentlemen, look, the telephone number to call. Dr. McLean is going to be telling you about the different things, but I know that there's still a lot of you that want to call in to make your appointment now. Call 914-278-9394. Go ahead,
All right,
Doc.
so back with the skin now, okay? If you cut your skin and bacteria or any kind of germ get in it, that can trigger the action of your immune system, okay? So that's one of the area that the immune system is operative, because we have billions of bacteria to balance the flora or the pH in our body, and also the skin. So if you were able to measure the billions and billions and billions of bacteria that's on your skin, you'd be amazed, you know, but it's all good because they're there for a reason, okay?
Okay.
So if you get a bruise or inflammation, when you feel anything like inflammation under the skin, it's simply the white blood cells that are working there because something has been entrapped, and inflammation is a sign that the immune system is doing some work. That's one of the orifices. Okay, so the skin is one area where immune system gets active. Then we have the nostrils, the nose.
So why you look on my nose? I know.
Because you have big nose.
All right, okay. Because I'm a descendant of the African breed. You know, yeah.
Oh boy. Anyway, some people have tiny nose and some have big nose. The big nose tend to push more things out when things go wrong.
Is that a good thing or is it a bad thing?
I'll differ to respond on that. But the bottom line is, in everyone's nostrils, there are hair particles. And of course, there are mucus inside. There's a reason why we have those things. So when you inhale something or particles that may have bacteria or any kind of pathogenic life form, microbes of varying kinds that can get in through the nostrils, the hair particles are there to filter the air that you breathe. It bounces back and forth, and then further up there, little caverns in the skull area. So they bounce around, and they get clean, and then they pass through. Also, if it so happens that not all of them get caught by the hair, that's why if you're working, say, in an area where there's a lot of dust, and you blow your nostril, you'll see a lot of brown stuff. It's because it's trapped there.
Okay.
So that's the immune system at work. The mucus is there as a way of trapping stuff. So it's a part of your immune system because there's also enzymes and white blood cells there to help trap unwelcome guests or invaders. So don't think that when you have a sinus infection or so, that it's really your body that is at fault, although sometimes it is because you don't do the right things to make sure the immune system gets over the problem quickly. Or you're constantly exposing yourself to pathogens that keeps the irritation going. Sinus is just a sign that your immune system is being bombarded with invaders and your system is trying to clear it out. So that's why we have mucosa that comes out. When you blow your nose, you're actually getting rid of dead stuff that your white blood cells have destroyed, okay? But for some of us, it prolongs because we're constantly exposed to it. We're sensitive to some things, stuff, and we allow it to keep coming back. It's like, you know what I mean? we don't know what to do, and in many cases, we don't have any control over the things that irritates us. The environmental toxins, those can be very irritating to some people. The pollen out there, when it goes in and it tickles the nostril, you know what I mean? It gives a sense of, discomfort, and then the body responds. You sneeze, or your eyes tear up, or so on. But your immune system is trying to keep you safe. That's another orifice. Then we have the ears. Yes, wax is good. Wax is good.
So all of those people that normally digging out every single thing out
The
of
cleaner
the
your
ear.
ears are, the more your chance of getting infection in the ear.
Wow.
Yeah, because the wax, not only do you have hair follicles there to help keep dust out, and even, some people have had bugs climbing their ears, and the bug have a difficult time going in because the hair slows them down, and also the wax will trap them.
Okay.
Okay? So wax is good, but not over the amount. I am not supposed to stand up beside you and see the wax. Okay?
The wax supposed to be below.
Yes.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a little down on the dip.
Okay.
But the bottom line is, over cleaning the ears can actually open you up to getting infection easily. All right, so, infection in that area, so you get pain in the ears, and the doctor put you on antibiotics. And when you take antibiotics, there's some, it can become even more devastating, because some people they keep getting infection over and over and over, and they keep getting antibiotics each time. But that is also creating problems, because antibiotics can also increase your chance. It will increase your chance of getting yeast infection. Not only that, but it also suppresses your immune system, kills your immune cells, so your body don't react. Like I said before, the doctor's job is to make you feel comfortable, and medication is one of the ways of doing that.
I heard that what you call that thing a while ago, that
Antihistamine?
No, man. You mentioned that
Antibiotic?
Antibiotic. It kills like the good and the bad bacteria.
It kills the good and the bad. And sometimes it's not even bacteria, sometimes it's virus that is there. But it is a go-to drug for the doctors. If you have a certain thing and they say, okay, and I'm just giving some antibiotic, they haven't confirmed whether it's a virus or a bacteria, but they give you an antibiotic, and antibiotic cannot kill virus. You see what I'm saying? That's why some people keep having recurring infection, because sometimes the treatment is not designed for that particular problem that they are addressing. And people, you need to know also, when you take medication, you need to keep your body in shape, because those drugs stay in the system until you get them out.
And remember, that is not everything that you go to the doctor for, that the doctor know how to treat it also.
Of course, they have to follow standard of care.
Yes.
And if it's not in the book, they can't help you. So that's why you must call McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center, so we can find the root cause. When you fix that, then you don't have to worry about being safe until you're old. So call 914-278-9394. That's 914-278-9394. I always say, when I get old, I want to be traveling just like my mother, all the time, traveling. And life must be exciting for me. You know what I mean? Some people, there's a saying that you want to, age gracefully. Mm-hmm. When I think about gracefully, I see angels dancing. I don't want to be a docile person. I want to be running and having fun and just living up life as I get older, not just relaxing and just listening to music, but I want to have some fun in the process. And the only way for that to happen is for your body to have the energy to do so. So call McLaren's and make your appointment so that you will have the energy to do so. Yes, so the mouth. We have saliva. That's why you can't afford to be dehydrated. We're talking about immune system, folks. Those of you who probably are just tuning in, we're talking about the different orifices in the body, different parts of the body that work independently or collectively as a part of the immune system to address invaders. Depending on what part of the body that the invader comes in, that particular part of the body will respond to it, because certain parts of the body has a built up or reserve of white blood cells or immune cells or enzymes to deal with the problems as they come. So we have the mouth, and the saliva has an enzyme that breaks down the cell walls of bacteria and disease-causing pathogens. And of course, when things get in your mouth, trust me, folks, you have no idea. You know that they say that we have more bacteria in our mouth than there are people on the face of the earth.
That's why you have to be careful of
Watch who you kiss. Looking at the mouth to see for the rotten teeth.
Oh, come on. Dr. McLaren.
No, you know, when I was young, when I was like an impressionable young lady, and the guy come talk to me, you know, me make them keep talking, and while they're talking, me looking around in the mouth to see them having a cavity. I don't know, it was something that I just did. Because when I see cavity, I'm thinking worms, stink, liquid flowing out, eek. You know what I mean? But bottom line, we're not talking about cavity right now.
But this is education.
But
look,
if you're gonna kiss someone, they must be clean. You know what I mean?
For real. I mean, this is serious thing, ladies and gentlemen. You can't expect that your mouth not stay right and you want to kiss somebody that have good, you know?
Especially if they smoke and they drink alcohol. Ooh.
No, but you are not saying that everybody that smoke and drink alcohol.
That's why they must keep it clean. If you drink and smoke, which I recommend that you cut that out right now. If you do such thing, you need to follow proper hygiene.
Right.
And clean your mouth regularly. You need to brush your teeth more than twice a day.
Because those are things that can contribute towards
the build-up of the wrong bacteria.
Of the wrong bacteria.
And too much sugar and all that stuff too.
Okay, right.
All right. So hygiene is important. But we're talking about the mouth's ability. If the mouth is already compromised, it cannot fight the bacteria that comes in. That is going to be a problem.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah, because I heard that most diseases actually comes from that direction.
And it goes down into the gut.
And it goes on to...
Exactly.
And from your gut affected, and that's it.
Yes, so that's why if you have abscess in your mouth, you're actually affecting your whole health, because those bacteria from your cavity goes into your system and create havoc, and they become your enemy. Anyway, the eyes, that's another orifice.
Again?
There's a reason why your eyes tear up. There's a reason why you have tears in your eyes. There's a reason why you have eyelashes, ladies. So the eyelash is there. It's a part of your immune defense. If you're outside and dust is there and you blink a number of times, you know, it's like you keep the dust out of your eyes. And if the dust comes in, all you have to do is turn your eyes around a couple of times, and then the dust will find its way in the corners. And oftentimes liquid will come down with it too. So if you have lymphatic obstruction, which I do see a number of folks, when I test them, I see that they have lymphatic obstruction in their eyes, then those people have dry eyes. Or if the collagen is low in the eyes, they will also have dry eyes. So if you're having those problems, you need to call McLaren's at 914-278-9394. That's 914-278-9394. See, the eyes, very important. And not only do we have the eyelashes to protect us, but the bony structure around the eye is also meant to protect you from anything that might come at your face. So the bone structure also defends you.
But what happened to those billions of people that I've been seeing around that don't have any eyelash and don't have anything?
We don't want to go there.
All right, okay, all right. Okay.
No, if they don't have the eyelash, at least they have the tears. They have the tear duct, and they have the enzymes in the eyes to wash it out.
So if it passes the eyelash...
and it gets in the eyes, then, you know, a trick is if something gets in your eye like a bug or so, and if you hold the lid up for a little while, the amount of fluid that will come down and wash that out.
Okay.
You'll be amazed.
I've seen that happen.
Yes, and if you rub it, you make it worse. So you just allow it to fill up with fluid, and then you gently allow it to come out on the side, and you just rinse it out with some water.
Yeah.
You know?
Regular water. You don't have to go for the eye drop.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, I know we're close to the end of this. I can always do this in a second. You know, most of the time when I come on, I have to do my stuff in different segments because it's a lot of information. And folks, I know some of you need to come and see me. You don't have good memory. So I don't want to give you overload. So you need to make your appointment and come in, because I can't tell you everything in the program. I can give you an overview because my job is to educate, inform, and to share. And as a holistic practitioner, My greatest joy is to see people get well. I feel excited when a client comes on the follow-up appointment and then tell me that they feel great. It just makes me feel even greater. Greater.
Greater.
Yes, greater. You know, I feel really, really as if I'm getting somewhere, I'm doing something and I'm making a difference, and that's what I like. So call and make your appointment. When I come back again, the next segment, I'll continue. Do I have any more time to go on any other part of the orifice? Because I have at least 10 of them.
Yeah, man. No. You need to let that stay until the next. 10 more. You need to let that stay until the
Yes.
next segment.
So I just want people to have an idea of what the immune system comprises of.
Right.
Because when you think about the immune system, people don't think about getting a cold.
Yeah.
You know, but the immune system is everywhere.
Comprised of so many different
Yes.
orifices.
So we can't, yes, orifices.
Orifices.
Even the hair on your skin, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
it is.
Anyway, but God created us as a very, very unique creation. We are a magnificent creation. You know,
But the Bible said that
craftsmanship.
we are magnificent. What the Bible said that
Don't
we
even ask
are.
me about that because I can't think about it right now. But bottom line is, we were, when He made us, He said perfect. We were, it
Yes.
was good.
Yes.
He made us. We are, you know, He created us, and He put us here, and He gave us everything, and He said it is good.
Yes.
But of course, it can only remain so if we follow through and make God happy by taking care of His creation. That's us. So, like I always say, there's only one disease, which means there's only one cure. And there's no incurable condition, only incurable people. A healthy man has 1,000 or more wishes, but a sick man has only one. McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center is here to help you stop the course of disease and stop it in its track, and help you to identify ways and means of prolonging your life happily with good vitality, vibration, and just more love. So call, make your appointment. We're taking appointments right now up to October. Actually, we're in October now with appointments. So call 914-278-9394. That's 914-278-9394. Love you folks. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. We're going into the next segment, which is the Money Talk Radio, where we're going to talk to you some more about retirement savings. How can you live healthy and long without having retirement savings? Even after you retire at age 65, what is your lifespan going to be like? You're going to live 20 more years? Who knows? Probably 40 more years. Will you, at the rate at where you're going right now, the way you're saving right now, do you think you're holding enough? Remember, you have to have enough. If you're making 100,000 now while you're alive, while you're working, when you retire, you need to be making that same 100,000, I would believe. Okay? If you're not making it, you should have it somewhere so that you can reach out for it.
And that's the IUL.
And that's the IUL. So don't think that money stop being valuable after you retire. That's when you're going to need it most.
We'll be right back, ladies and
Say they
gentlemen.
live in love, but they live in a lie. Say they know my pain, but they don't feel my shame. Yeah. Say they live in love, but they live in a lie. Say they know my pain, say they feel my shame. Say they live in love, but they live in a lie. Say they know my pain, say they feel my shame. Well, every day me give thanks before the day is over. Me international, why should I stay local? Me said them drunk, that's why me stay so. Time I move fast like Casanova.
It seems like I'm gonna have to make this my team song, man. This is the rhythm is awesome, and the lyrics I cannot say. I mean, you guys are listening to it, you know what I'm talking about. This is an awesome song by Mission, the great one, Mr. Liebert Gray. Yes, I want to say a special birthday to Miss Kizzy that is celebrating her birthday today, and to all of the many people that are celebrating their birthday today. Also, I just want to big up and shout out to all of our associates that are with the IUL. Yes, National Life Group associates.
All our team players.
All of our team players out there. Ladies and gentlemen, when you hear or see someone out there that said that they are promoting or they are talking about the IUL, please welcome them. As long as it is the right IUL, the one that come with the savings account, the living benefit, the long-term care, and the life insurance. That is the complete package. Okay, so for those of you that are just tuning in, you're listening to Glenroy Walker and Dr. McLaren in the house. I just want to shout out Fata Diamond, Avril, wherever you guys are. I know Avril is having a big thing going on down there in Detroit, in New York, in what do you call that place?
I don't know.
Yes, down there in Jackie Robinson Park. Yeah, Jackie Robinson Park. So big up Miss Avril. And yes, and to all of the people that are associated with TMC Capital Group, the Money Talk Radio, and the National Life Associates. Big up to all of you guys wherever you are. Continue spreading the good news, and you are doing an awesome job out there. All right, so, and for those of you that are just tuning in, the telephone number to call to get more information about the IUL Retirement Savings Program is 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. I'll be right back. I have to make Dr. McCann continue to move her body. She's just rocking to the rhythm.
Say they feel motion. Say they live in love. But they live in a lie. Say they no longer. Say they feel no shame. Well, every day me give thanks before the day is over. Me international, why should I stay local? Me said them drunk, that's why me stay sober. Time I move fast like Casanova. Mission in my universal soldier. They never want to see me na the Range Rover. Me mad like Rover, but like a donor. If them attack or mission, me need the exposure. Never too high to keep me composure. Love is the way you need to come closer. Well, for a better life, the people them a offer. If them not do your work, me say them a joker. When man a artist, teacher, music composer. Signs of the time we need a makeover. Well, I climb, we never step over. A rhyme and a rhyme you can't teach grown up. If them not wake up, me say them program. Then kill and destroy when me no know the total. Me no afraid of people, them anti-social. Them cruel, them wicked, well them crucial. Innocent life lost, them say that's too bad. Poor people not be happy, them say that's too hard. I'm a rebel, tell you on the struggle don't stop. I'm a rebel and the struggle don't stop.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, that guy sound like
Rebel and the don't stop.
Yeah, and
The truth don't stop, eh?
Yes, you know, and some of us, and he said that some of us are living a lie.
Yes.
You know, and at the same time, him say it's hard to teach old people.
Oh my
no,
God.
it's a grown up.
Okay.
It's hard to teach grown up, and that's the reason.
Because they're set in their ways.
They are set in their ways, and that is one of the reasons why sometimes you will have when you talk about the IUL Retirement Savings Program, you will have the younger people. They are getting it so quickly. I mean, sometimes they say, "Oh, Mr. Walker, I got this, man. I got this. I understand it." And sometimes it will take the grown up like us such a long time to get it. I mean, I see these young people working out how long they have to put away money to retire, and most of them will be able to retire by the time they reach 30 and 35 years old.
Oh gosh, ooh!
I wish I'd known about something like this, Dr. McLaren, even about 10 years ago. I would not be standing in the studio here with you right now. 10 years ago. But you know what happened? Yes, another 7 years from now.
Right. I have always believed in savings, and I remember when I worked in the bank in Jamaica, because yes, I worked in the bank in Jamaica. And my supervisor, when it's pay time, she would take out all the different deposit slips, and then she would sit me down and say, how much money you want to put here? I used to have her do deposits for me, because when you work at the one bank, you can send it directly through the system. And I think I had about 6 different bank accounts. Yes, at least 6 different bank accounts. And she would put 100 here, 100 there, 200 there. I would tell her how much to put at each one. She knows automatically that she had to fill out deposit slips for me. So I knew that, I know the importance of savings. You know, and even now while I'm in America, I still have a couple of bank accounts in Jamaica because I believe that your money must be spread out. You know, in the right places.
Diversification.
You know, so I also have, you know, Jamaica Stock Exchange good. Stock market is good.
Yes.
And I have some money down there too.
The agro business down there is good. The
so
real
folks
estate
that
is
mess
good.
up.
Yes. Yes. So ladies,
Don't spend it all.
No.
If you make $1,000 a week, save a portion of it. Just like I give 10%. There's a thing about 10%. You know what I mean? For the IUL, 10%, 20% of your income. Trust me, folks. You will be fixing up your life. You will be fixing up your future.
Yeah. And let us just forget about the instant gratification, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Because it's really later on, you're going to need it. Look at the older folks that are around you right now. Some of you might have them around, like great-grandparents, grandparents or parents or aunts or something. Look at the way that they are living right now and see if they are living okay. If they are living okay, that means to say they had prepared themselves.
Yeah.
But if you haven't prepared yourself, do you know the amount of folks that I've been talking to on a daily basis, and Mr. Walker, where was this thing around before I reach to this, before I lose this money, before that? But look, as long as you are not 85 and older,
it's not too late.
It's not too late. As long as you are not 85 and older, although we're talking about retirement, and normally retirement is supposed to be like from in your 50s to your 60s. But we stop taking people at age 85. So if you're under 85, you can actually open an account, and the possibility is there that you might qualify for an Index Universal Life Retirement Savings Program. Ladies and gentlemen, with this IUL Retirement Savings Program, for those of you that are just tuning in, it comes with 4 things. And my company, our company, is the only company that will give you all 4 things up front when you open a retirement savings program. You get the savings account that gives you up to 15% interest. Then you get the living benefit. This living benefit and the long-term care is the 2 most popular and important
definite plan for the future.
For your future. You have access to your money while you are alive, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the exciting part. Oh my gosh.
That's it. No, look, from all of those other insurance companies out there, insurance plan, should I say, like term policy, whole life policy, universal life policy, all of them, somebody have to die first before anyone benefits from it. Sometimes you might think that you might have it all. Some of you, yes, I have my insurance already. Yeah, but the insurance that you have,
you have to die.
You have to die.
And your family going to get that.
Yes. What about you that work so hard for your money? What about you that work 2, 3, 4 jobs so your money are working 1 full-time job? I've met people that work so many hours for the day, for the week, that it doesn't sound right to me. It doesn't sound right. It's like 2.5 jobs. They are working in one day, ladies and gentlemen.
So, guys, just look at it this way. Mr. Walker is an independent contractor.
So it's
with
not
the
my
company.
So it's not my company.
He doesn't own the company.
Okay.
He's an independent contractor. That means that he has a contract with the company to work independently, and of course, he makes a commission. Okay? What we are doing here on the radio is not because the company told us to come and talk about it, and they are not paying for it. Okay? We are sharing the information with the general public because we see a need. There are years ago when I was selling insurance. Yes, in America, I have an insurance brokerage license for over 25 years. So I've sold Medicaid and Medicare. I've also sold regular life insurance and term policies. And I used to cry a lot when I go to the people that look like me, when I go to their homes, because it is so sad. You go there and I'll go to talk to them. I had a quota I had to fill to sell insurance. And this company that I was selling for, they didn't have living benefit or long-term care. It's just plain whole insurance. And I'd go there to these people's home, and sometimes you go in the house, there's nowhere to sit down. Sometimes you can say that they can hardly even feed themselves. And I'd go there and I'd leave without a policy because I said to myself, how can I tell these people to buy this when they can't even afford to feed their children? But guess what? If it was IUL at the time,
oh my God,
I would have them relocate some of that money,
yes.
reposition that money.
Right.
You know, because I'm saying, I'm saying to these people, these people need to live right now. They need to be able to feed themselves. If it was IUL I was doing that time, I would say reposition that little money you have right there that you're putting down there. So reposition it and put it in the IUL so that when your children are grown, at least it can probably help to pay their college, or you can actually have that for yourself if you get sick. So it was different.
Or an accident.
Yes. So when I was selling those insurance, it wasn't pleasurable for me. I did it because I had to, because it was a way of making a living for me, because when you come to America, you have to find ways and means of supporting yourself, or at least you have to have a career. So I've been licensed for over 20 years, and this is the best thing I've ever seen, and something that I can talk about readily, okay? Because I've been there, done that. So I know the products, okay? I had my securities license also. So I know about investments. So folks, when you talk about investments, we know your money go up and down and there's no floor. With this, there is a floor. With this, there is a future while you're alive. With this, your beneficiaries will have something when you go on.
And with
this, you will have a legacy.
And with this,
you
have access to your money. Two different portion of your money you have access to while you are alive. Your savings account and the living benefit. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, the telephone number to call is 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. With this IUL retirement savings account, ladies and gentlemen, there's no other program out there that like this. There's no investment, there's no savings, there's no life insurance, there's nothing out there that can compare to this. And I know a lot of you that are listening right now, it is going through one here and coming through.
It's time for the working class.
Because
to not be just the working class, but the vacation and the retirement class of the future. You know, it's too bad that it's the rich who have retirement. Folks, think differently. Change your mindset. Put something aside so that when you are not going to the 9 to 5 or the midnight to daylight job, at least you will be able to still live comfortably as you're living right now. And you'll still be able to pay your bills and take care of your health.
You know, somebody said to me yesterday that how comes this is not on those other popular radio stations and on the TV and all of those kind of things. But you know what happened? If it was even there, and I'm not saying it's not there, most of us would be listening to it, and nobody's going to break it down the way that we are breaking it down to our community.
But look at it.
But yet it have been in the Queens era, in New York, in Jersey, in Connecticut,
the
right
thing that
around us
benefits
for
the-
over almost 100 years now.
Anything that benefits the masses will not become mass information. Bottom line.
Well, you know what happened? I'm really glad that I'm not the one that is
Anything
saying
that
it.
benefits the mass will not become mass information.
Yeah,
So anything you need to know, like they say, you gotta read it in a book.
right. And
Right.
and you know who don't read is we. You understand? When it comes down to from how long we are on the radio now, telling people to go and research, and they are listening to us, and some of them is still asking certain questions. Some of them is still.
But you have to understand too, sometimes people ask certain questions because they still don't grasp it. They can't believe that it's really possible.
And that it have been around for so long.
Because, and what they fail to understand, it's like the best food is reserved for the best restaurants. And the best supermarkets are not in the working class neighborhoods.
And of course, as you talk
See?
about food, the real food, you're not gonna find that in certain area of where you
Exactly.
find most of our people.
So this is no different.
Okay.
This is no different because it is designed as such.
So, ladies and gentlemen, all that we are saying today, if you compare the IUL with the banks, there's no comparison. If you compare, because when you put your money, if you even have a $1 million right now and you put that money, okay, forget about $1 million because we know say that is just few of our folks.
Yeah.
If you have $50,000 in the bank right now, which I know majority of you do not have,
You'll be surprised.
well, it's true too because a lot of the folks anyway. So, but if you have $50,000 in the bank, and you have a house, maybe in Florida and one in New York or Jamaica, and you have another maybe $500,000 in equity, and if you get sick or have an accident, and you do not have that disability insurance or a living benefit, you're going to deplete that money in no time.
Some people think that their insurance will take care of everything, but they are so really great.
Well, if they have life insurance, your life insurance will only kick in if you die. So if you have term life, whole life, or universal life, don't count on that. But there's some health insurance that you might have that will cover certain.
But look here, I actually spoke to someone recently who still has medical bills over 300,000, although they had health insurance.
Okay.
Okay? So your insurance doesn't cover everything. Insurance company choose what drugs to cover, what test you can do, what surgery you can do based on the numbers. Everything has to do with the numbers. That's why when there's a major case in the hospital, when you get sick, they have to have a meeting with your family and determine whether or not you're going to do the surgery, and then they bring in the insurance company and they determine if they're going to do this surgery or that surgery because they want to save money too. So that's why the IUL is a great thing to have, because if it push come to shove and you get in the situation where you have to decide if you want to do a major or a minor surgery, at least if you have some money, you can probably go for the major where you know your life will definitely probably more, I have chance that your life will be spared.
Yes.
So think about it, folks. It is a great opportunity to have something to go to. You're not losing anything. Stop thinking that I'm putting out this money right now and then I won't have enough money to buy the next dress or the next pants or the next party or,
Yeah,
think that I'm putting this away now so that per adventure something happens later on, then I don't have to go and borrow money or if I get laid off from my job because I'm sick out too many times, or if I have to be in the hospital and the insurance or the company is tired of me going to the doctor and they decide that they want to get rid of me, at least I have this that I can call on the company to foot the bill for me to help me to get over this. And remember, the money is not going to your doctor or the hospital. It is going to you. So when the money comes to you, you decide how you want to spend it. It's your money.
So with the IUL,
I'm talking as if I'm the IUL.
well, look,
That's how much
so-
I believe in this product. As a matter of fact, I have it for myself, so I feel good. And I'm also an independent contractor, so I even feel better because I also making some money.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the telephone number to call if you would like to open an account, which I think everyone that are listening to us right now should be able to open an account if you can, is 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. If you are looking for some extra income to open an IUL or to put away some money for rainy days or sunny days, call us at 646-688-5554. I know a lot of folks that have registered during the course of last month and the previous months. Most of them got registered because they realized that they're about to lose their jobs. Their companies giving notices that they're going to be laying people off. Some of them lost one of their job and all of that. Do not wait until you lose your job. You can just 20 hours of studies, ladies and gentlemen. 20 hours, just register. Listen to this. This is all that it's going to cost you. $124.95, ladies and gentlemen, to register and to have your own business. Your first check that you get with a person just opening an account for $100 a week will earn you a commission of over $2,000, ladies and gentlemen. That's the kind of career that we are talking about. Your children that are in school right now, that are at home right now, that just recently graduated, instead of them going to work in those kind of jobs out there that they are not feeling too proud, or they are just like the money that they are spending out there is by the time they get paid,
they can't even
start paying back their student loan. They come into this, they will be able to pay off their student loan in a short period of time.
No, but what happened to that young lady who told me last week? She said she calculated it. She's set to pay off her student loan in 5 years, and it's her commission that she's using to pay her student loan. Instead of paying it for 30 or something years, she's going to pay it off in 5 years.
In 5 years.
So it's possible, because when you get that kind of commission, instead of paying $100 on your student loan, you can pay $1,000.
Yes.
And that's what she's doing, because she's making a commission. Her regular job can't do that.
That's right.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, be proactive. We are on the radio. We are giving you. That's all that we do here, ladies and gentlemen, is to give you the information. You have to be the one to take it to the next level. Call us at 646-688-5554, 646-688-5554. Let your children that are in college, those that are at home, those that are working out there, or even you, anybody that, if you are not interested, ladies and gentlemen, tell somebody that you think that needs to make some extra money. That person that you keep talking about, that guy and that girl just sitting around wasting their lives, give them the telephone number to call us. The one that you call in no good, because they don't have a good job and they can't settle down into a job or whatever the situation is. Tell them to call us. We will be able to have them register with the company. Show them how they can just study for 20 hours. Get their license. Their state license, because this is a highly regulated business. This is not a multi-level business or a Ponzi scheme business that you just sign up and you just start make money right away. You have to be licensed by the state. And whichever state that you want to do business in, from you get that first license, you do not have to take those licenses over again. You just apply to those states. Like us, we have almost 20 different states that we are licensed in. You understand? We can do business wherever somebody calls us, somebody suggests another state that this person wants to do business. We get that license, and that's it. In no time, you will become one of the biggest financial advisor around, that you can advise politicians, doctors, attorneys, all of those different people that you would not even have gotten the opportunity to talk to before. You are able to counsel and talk to these people and show them how to where to put their money, to reposition their money and all of those fancy things.
Because you will become a financial
advisor. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to be here with you another day. Continue to listen. We have always been on the radio. Sunday, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Continue to tune in. Go on our website, tmccapitalgroup.com, tmccapitalgroup.com, or you can call us at 646-688-5554. Or you can go on Google and put in Index Universal Life. I tell you that there's no other program out there like Index Universal Life. No banks, no investment, no insurance company, nothing out there can compare to this program. So have a wonderful day. God bless.
646-688-5554.